I had something interesting happen yesterday, and then I had another interesting thing happen, and I thought that called for a short here. I don't usually do these, but I learned a couple of interesting things. I bet they won't work today for whatever reason. But let's see if the green light's working. Yep, yay! I don't know. Well, what happened was 7 inches of rain or more the past day. Was I just pulled on this. I was going to put the key in here, and it just unlocked. No, it's not doing it today. But if you look under here, there's a key. Dang. It's not doing it today. But it did it yesterday. I was stunned by that. I have the fob in my hand. Don't ever put your keys in your car without rolling your windows down. But let's try the thing here. And, yeah, I know. Let's just try it with just the key in it and the door open. I don't know how it happened, but I just pushed on the rondelle here and it just dislatched. I don't know why that was. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Ding, 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 ding. At least I've stopped that on, oh, she's talking. Okay, turn the fan off. Let's roll the back. Let's see if it opens now. It's weird hearing voices come out of there. I had a 280ZX Turbo one time that talked to you. Nope, that don't work. So maybe you got to have this back window down. I'm almost in disbelief that that's going to work. Okay, so you hit here and you hit down. I can't believe it. It did it. I don't know what circumstances I did to cause it, but it's not doing it now. Okay, well, fine. It'll be that way, be that way. But it did it. I don't know how. So, all right. If any of y'all know, put it in the comments below. And let me know what I did. Maybe I've got the book. I don't know. Maybe it's in the book somewhere. So let's make sure we don't, okay. So let me show you a couple other little things. Yeah, I got to do something different there. Let's see, what else was it? I don't care about using tape in here because it's just going to, I'd rather have the tape than have it hanging down. So some of you may or may not know this. Put those there. But behind here, if you look up in there, there is a flashlight. It says BMW right there on it. But anyway, ain't much, but it's better than nothing. So I was thinking what I was going to do was, speaking of the little girl talking to me here, I guess that thing's, yeah, there you go. And it goes up there and it's constantly charging. There's a CD player. Back there's a fuse panel. But since I put the dash cam in, I had it plugged in right here, and I didn't like that. It just looks messy, wires going everywhere. And you notice that it came on, but it's not plugged in there anymore. Well, I was running the wires down. Like I said, I'm going to have to do better than that. Maybe get some Gorilla Glue and tape, and we'll get them, I don't know. But I was crawling around to run the wires over to where I didn't want them to go. And dang, if I didn't find there's a power port right here. So we're in the, let me take a picture of that too, because I told Mick I'd send it to him. But there's an extra 12 volt power port right there. Key on thing. So this is where you are. You're just right here in the, on the right side in this country anyway. With no wheel on it. I know they make right-hand drive ones of these too. But, interesting. I didn't know. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Not much more than that. And I'm going to move this out of the way now. and we are going to work on Daphne and put some, we got a weird shock absorber problem there, so you want to watch that one. That one's pretty good. Be fine. But being a convertible, you have a little trouble running them wires, you know. So I don't know what I'm going to do about it. So do not drill into any car if you don't have to. Not even old cars. Just try not to do that unless you absolutely must, and make sure you're backing. I had a refrigerator here, and I drilled into the far upper right corner because the door was falling off, the freezer door, and I was literally this far around on the outer edge of the thing. I drilled in and hit a Freon line. Started spitting Freon at me. Well, that takes care of that then. Wasn't much of a refrigerator anyway. But that's all I wanted to show you today. Just odd things you may not know. I think that was it. That's all I wanted to talk about. And let's see, that thing, I don't know why that did that yesterday. Let's see if I can, let me get the book out of there and we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll do it now. I don't think so. There, it did it. Whoa. I wonder why it did it. Maybe if you open all the doors. Well, you just saw it happen. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I don't need the book now. Maybe I'll take the book in anyway. You know, it might not be a... Oh, look at that. Mick will remember this. The Macanudo hat. So I'll send him a picture of that too. I'll put this in the floorboard and send him a picture of this with the power port that I told him about. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up for me, please. Like, subscribe, comment, and read that book. I think I know what I was doing wrong. So this is a November of 2006 convertible 650i. Here it is right here. Opening from the outside. Press the upper half of the BMW emblem or press the release button, remote control, for 1 second. You know, I didn't even remember that was on the fob. It's been so long. So here's the one in the cockpit, or the whatever you want to call it, the driver's seat. So there's the driver's door, and there's a little button right there. Provided it's not locked. Hotel function. Oh yeah, hotel function. And I forgot to mention it, but there's also a this is page 34. There's also, it's good to look at this thing. There is up in the next to that flashlight that I showed you, there's like an auxiliary key up in there with a little plastic thing, and so I forgot that fob was even in there. So you got to remove the adapter. It's, you know, you do that if you want to. Let's go back to this thing. So let's see. Yeah, there's the hotel function thing back there between the people in the back seat where you have the drink holder thing. So convertible, if the convertible top is not completely opened or closed, then the luggage compartment lid cannot be opened, or we can open it with a key. So there's the manual release luggage. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Oh, and if Vinny throws you in the boot and you're not quite dead yet, there's an emergency release, and it's lit up with a plastic. That's pretty interesting. And there's that luggage compartment thing I was talking to Mick about earlier. So anyway, so I just wasn't holding it long enough. That's all it was. Got to hold it for 1 second. I guess the car, of course, has to be unlocked and all that stuff. It goes without saying. So anyway, it's nice to have all that back. Let me pull the fob out. And dang, I've forgotten so much because I haven't getting ready to work on Daphne on the shock absorbers. I forgot that I even did that. I guess I better go test that too. It's right here. I just lost track of the whole thing. Been so long, I can't remember when, because I've been to Canaan. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for spending some time with me. Ended up a little longer than I thought. Always happens that way. Unless I plan real careful about being real short, It always goes long, but thanks again. Bye-bye.